an attack of opportunity, and Brother Echo, you are. Both of you are going to take an attack. So go ahead and give me those attacks of opportunity. It flies up into the air about, you know, just within reach to where it's not going to take the attack from everybody, and then it lands. Looks like it's getting a little bit closer to our rogue over there, Kara. And Shushar, he's just freaking the hell out. The vroc coming for me. He's scared, Kara. He wants you to protect him. Alright, so both of your attacks of opportunity are misses as this thing kind of screeches around you. Now, it's also going to go ahead and attack Edith with both of its attacks this round. It is the last one to... Well, Echo hit it, but that was like a fly to the vroc and kind of laugh and snarl a little bit at Echo with his offhand punch there. So I will go ahead and do a beak attack and also a which is a recharge didn't go. So I'll go ahead and beak attack first on Edith, which is a hit. So Edith, you will go ahead and take total of 10 damage. And it's going to follow up with a slashing talon attack, sort of like an uppercut, hitting you again. Oh, and the talon is really going to hurt, maybe. Giving you another 15 damage with a beak thrust and also a slash. So wow, you've taken pretty good damage. You're at 25 wounds. You're starting to stagger around a little bit. You're in pretty bad shape, Edith. Okay, so let's go with next. Morvine.
Alright, so I see her take that hit, and I'm going to cast Healing Word on her as a 2nd level spell.
Okay. Alright, so Edith gets back 7 health. Your action...
And, yeah, that's going to do it for me right now. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna keep my inspiration up on her.
Okay. Bonus action for inspiration.
I just feel all sorts of love today.
Now,
Fortunately,
David,
a lot of it's from the vroc.
is he still in the air or did he land here?
He did land.
Covering?
Yeah, he did land. He basically took flight to basically get through everyone and land.
I have like 2 things for some reason. I want to move to the left of Morvain there.
Okay, to the left. Alright, I will go ahead and allow you to do that. There you go.
And then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Edith.
Alright, Cure Wounds on Edith again. Wow, very nice. 10 hit points back for Edith. Good job. Anything else, Al?
No, that's it.
Good
Just
job,
want to be
guys.
back in range in case he decides to fly and wants another attack of opportunity.
I hear you. So you can give it one. I love it. Alright, so Kara, you are up now. This thing actually flew towards you. Kind of scared you. Definitely scared the shit out of Sushar, that's for sure.
Yeah, I noticed. I was wondering, when is it his turn, so to speak? Because Kara was thinking about, like, moving and getting him to move with her.
Yeah, as long as you go right, you'll be fine. As long as you go right. I'll also let Shushar move with you. So if you wanna move, yeah, sure. Challenge rating 6, much higher than level 6, Tasmo. Much higher than level 6. It's probably about 10th, 12th level. Challenge rating 6 does not mean 6th level.
30 feet. And every square is 5 feet, right?
That is correct, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to go there, and then here. Gotcha. And The Kuoto follows.
Yeah, so she's like, come with me, we're gonna keep you safe, it's alright. And then she's gonna fire another arrow at the hideous beast monster that she doesn't know what it is.
The vroc, yeah. Oh, your attack is unfortunately a miss.
Yeah, she's a little too busy trying to protect the little friend.
All right. Anything else for you?
No.
All right. Looks like we are up to Edith.
And Edith
What say
is
you, Edith?
pissed.
Yeah, he just chomped your ass pretty good.
Oh, and she's also talking in third person, so you know she's pissed.
Oh, of course. I would be too.
Says, that's it. Time to meet Herman. She drops her shield and sword and grabs her maul and swings.
Did you say time to meet Herman?
Yes, she named her maul Herman.
Nice. I like it.
And of course it's a miss.
Oh.
Hey, your 1d6 didn't go off. For Bardic Inspiration.
That's one of the things, because I noticed that sometimes when I know why. The things that I drop, I thought I have three Bardic Inspirations that I can give, and the buttons on the character sheet, I thought it was like, okay, this is for the first instance, this is for the second. It's actually depends on what type of Bardic Inspiration that I was giving, and the one that I dragged to her sheet instead of the one for attack was for
Oh, was it the check?
effect checks.
Ah.
It was supposed to be for attack.
Yeah, go ahead. You can add a d6 in there if you want to. Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, you still have a chance to hit with, go ahead and roll a 6-sided. It's 6-sided, right? Bardic Inspiration 6?
Yeah, for my
Yeah.
level.
Yeah, just think that thing will eventually go up to a D12. That's just crazy. All right, so that's it. You connect, so that's a hit. Go ahead and do your damage, Edith. And you can check your inspiration. Very nice. You hit the vroc again. This is a very tough, challenging encounter for you guys, and I wanted it to be that way. So, Brother Echo, you're up. This thing is not even in a. You guys can see it's still got a yellow orb. So this thing is the resistance and immunities of this thing is what's really saves it. And plus the spores aren't recharging, so that's another thing that's helping you guys.
Whether Echo's going to run back through its legs, try to get on its backside.
This thing looks at you as you're running through. Kind of its neck kind of goes down between its head, following you through there, trying to snap at you.
And as it misses its snap on the backside, I'm just going to turn around and swing my sword really fast and try to hit it.
I like it.
Hit it right in the head with the sword.
I like it. Sounds good to me. Okay, you hit it. Definitely hit it. All right. You hit with your short sword. Offhand attack.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to kind of like just kick it in the back of the leg. Because I know my fist ain't going to do much damage, so I'm just going to try to kick it.
All right. You out of key already? I think you are, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm not doing Fury of Blows. I'm just doing my
Zoinks.
standard.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and do your offhand. Ooh, okay.
And
That's a
I
miss,
stub
huh?
my toe. As I kick it, I just stub my toe.
No. All right, so recharge does not doesn't seem like no spore. It's not flapping its wings again, thankfully for everyone. So I will go ahead and take 2 attacks. My first attack, which will be a talon attack, will be a slash. Well, actually, I'm sorry. The first attack will be a beak attack on Brother Echo, and it does hit. And Brother Echo will take a total of 10 slashing damage, which Brother Echo is in pretty bad shape now. And as it comes back up, gets back on its rare, it's a quadrupedal or a bipedal, stands up on its legs and slashes down at Edith. And the attack on Edith is a miss with a 13. All right, that's it. Now, as all of this happens, you guys start to hear a lot of yelling and commotion starting to come from the chamber to the south. And when you see a familiar face that comes around the corner, and it is Bapido, the Darrow from the camp that you guys were enslaved at. So Bupido, he charges in. He has his repeating crossbow out, and he kind of gathers a position over here to the east of the creature and levels it and fires at the vroc. And the Darrow misses with his valiant entrance, and as he's running in, he's kind of waving everyone else in as well. So the next person that runs in is the Dark Elf. Remember, Sereth Zekarit. Sereth is the one that kidnapped the Spore Stool, and the Dark Elf, he also charges in. Now, Sereth has a hand crossbow, and he will stand back basically in front of the Kuatoa and take a shot with his hand crossbow bolts at the vroc. And Sereth's grand entrance is also a miss. Morvine, you are up, and you guys can also see that there are quite a few familiar fate. Well, Morvine, you can kind of see this with your vision. Kara, you can also see this as well. But you see a couple very familiar faces. Topsy Turvy, the twins. Morvine and Al. You even see Jimjar running down into the opening, along with Stool the Mushroom.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to heal Brother Eco there.
Okay. So I wanted to utilize the NPCs, and this is the best way that I thought that I could utilize them. I'm happy with that. I like that decision. All right, so you heal Brother Eco for 5.
And I'm gonna use my final bardic inspiration on my good dwarf friend there.
Okay.
You want to take the one off that she has?
Absolutely, I can do that. There you go. Sorry about that. I should have took it off. I was trying to get all the other NPCs up.
Yeah.
You guys are probably surprised to see all of these guys, especially probably Jim Jar. Oops. Jim Jar found
my
us.
idea.
It was my idea, but I didn't stab him.
Right.
Hey, he deserved it.
So you used Healing Word. That's a bonus action. You still got your standard action.
No, I used Healing Word as my action, and then I used my bardic inspiration as my bonus action. So I'm done.
So you basically just took bonus action. Gotcha. Right on. Oh yeah, sure, you can do that. No problem at all. So,
never mind. I thought that was a regular action. Yeah, that's what I did.
yeah, bonus. Yeah, no problem at all. You basically downgraded your turn anyway. So looks like Stool's up. Old Stool, the mushroom. He just kind of hops in, and as he's hopping in, he's like got spored, like a little spore cloud behind him and whatnot. And he hops in, and that's all he can do. Old Stool isn't very fast, you see. All right.
But at least he's adorable.
He is. Stool is probably my favorite. All right, Al, you are up. You can hear him making these little chirping noises too, like burp, 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 as he's like hopping along.
All right, I've still got my swords out, so I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna take another double swipe at him, and I get to use my Colossus Slayer again on the first one, right?
Absolutely, you get the Colossus Slayer every single round. Huh? Yeah, Taz. I wanted to make sure I utilized those NPCs. Definitely. Strength is in numbers. You know what I mean? Especially in the Underdark. Oh man, that attack is a miss. So you're
Okay,
offhand.
hit on my second offhand.
Okay.
Now, because the Colossus Slayer didn't go off, will it go off on the second hand?
Uh,
If I hit?
if you hit, yeah. If you hit,
Okay.
yeah. Wah wah. Just hey, that's just one more round. You don't have to put Colossus Slayer back on you, Al.
Yeah, right. I'll just leave it there.
All right, go ahead and pass the
Yeah,
puck.
I'm done.
All right, so Jim Jar. Oh boy, now everybody starts to see Jim Jar enter the fray of combat. Now, Jim Jar, he runs in, does a sort of like an acrobatic tumble up to the vroc, kind of catches the eye of everyone. Nothing fancy. I'm not going to make him do any kind of roll, just making him have this grand entrance. Well, he's using a war pick, and he has a crossbow in his other hand, so he's basically, dual wielding these. He takes, and as he rolls in, he gets up and jumps up and slashes down at the vroc, and he gets 2 attacks at the vroc. The first attack is a hit, a very strong hit, and the vroc takes some damage, and he also gets another attack on the vroc, but the vroc kind of pushes him away as it takes that first blow, gets back, pushes Jim Jar away. Alright, so now let's go ahead and go next to Kara. And, Jim Jar is kind of glancing both at Al and Morvine and Brother Echo as he runs in and starts to fight the vroc. He's kind of giving all of you a pretty nasty glare.
Well, Kara doesn't understand that. She didn't do anything. She was just saved by the rest of them. So she's just gonna, since everyone is coming to the rescue, she feels safe there where she is. She's gonna knock another arrow at it. And miss.
You guys have had some pretty bad rolls tonight.
Wow.
Started so well.
Yeah. Yeah, she's done there.
I need to look at something really quick also.
Hey Dave, out of character, quick question. Does the
Sure.
block, is he light sensitive? Because the torch I have blazing with my elemental attunement to try to put off light, would that affect the block at anything?
Now, repeat that one more time.
Like, is the block, like, light sensitive? Like, does he get, like, disadvantage in bright lights? Because I had the torch with my elemental attunement so I could see, like, blazing hot.
No, that
So
wouldn't.
it's lighting.
If it
wouldn't
did,
do
it
anything.
wouldn't light up the whole cavern to where it would make it a brightly lit area.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give the Brock a couple more damage.
They're demons too, so I don't think that have
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, the vroc is pretty nasty. I mean, usually I don't tell the players this stuff, but yeah, they have like dark vision 120. They also have immunity to poison. Nobody's used poison yet, so they have resistance to cold, fire, lightning, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical weapons. So that's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. All right, so let's continue on, shall we? Usually I don't tell the stats, but hey, whatever. So Turvy, the twins are now into the fray of things. So Turvy is going to go ahead and he's a little Smirfneblin. So he runs in.
I thought Turvy was the girl.
Yeah, Turvy is Turvy the girl. One of them. They look the same. So she's going to stay back and cast her. She's going to move one more block up, 5 more feet. She's going to run in, and she is going to use her hand crossbow against the vroc. And she hits. And she does a total of, wow, she does pretty decent damage. Now her brother Topsy is going to run in. And I believe Topsy is just about the same. No, he's not. He's a little bit, he's pretty much almost the same thing. So, all right, he's going to run in. He's going to engage this thing, though. 2, 3, 4, 25 feet. Well, Topsy, he runs in. He's also using a war pick, and Topsy is going to attack twice. Hit. First attack is a hit. And second attack on the vroc is also a hit. Very nice. Topsy hits twice, making Jim Jar look bad. All right, so now the vroc is starting to look a little rough. So now that these guys aren't attacking you, I'm going to turn them to all friendly because it doesn't look like they're attacking you. But I will do this with Jim Jar. I will make him neutral. He is giving some pretty ferocious glances over to certain individuals that had some partaking with his unfortunate unconscious spout there. All right, so now we are now to Edith, the caboose.
And noticing all these new people around her,
Oh yeah.
she says, "Welcome to prime time, bitch."
Wow.
And she swings.
Nice hit. And you're inspired enough to hit. Very nice. So go ahead and roll damage. All right. Minimum damage, but still you hit a little bit. Anything else for you? All right. Back up to round number 5. Brother Echo. What say you?
As Jim Jar kind of like looks
The
over,
vroc is
Brother
saying,
Echo
"I'm
pulls
outta
a
here."
certain bolt that he tends to recognize, kind of spins it in his hand, then clips it back onto his belt, and then slings his sword at the vroc.
Okay. Nice hit. Very nice hit. Oh man, minimum damage, unfortunately.
And then I'm gonna kick him in the back of the leg again as my bonus action.
All right, I like it. At least a hit, double hit. All right, that's it.
And I'm gonna move like further away from Jim Jar, so I'm just gonna kind of stay in range and just kind of move up towards Al.
Okay, sounds good. I'll let you do that. Let's see if I recharge spores first. All right. Lucky you did not. Man. Did not recharge. So now the vroc takes flight again. The vroc definitely has seen the tide turn, not in its favor, and the vroc is a pretty intelligent creature when it comes to fighting and combat, and the vroc takes off. Now, everybody's going to get an attack of opportunity. So maybe you guys can kill this thing. I doubt it. But let's see. Brother Echo, you're going to get an attack of opportunity. Al, Morv, Edith, Topsy, and Jim Jar. And Stool's still running in. Stool's saying, "Wait for me!" So let's do some attacks of opportunity against this guy. And we'll see if anybody hits. Alright, that's a miss for Brother Echo. Both of you hit. Morvine and Edith. Al, you miss. So Morvine and Edith, you guys can go ahead and Roll your damage. All right. Very nice. Man, we haven't seen a 19 crit out of you yet either, Edith. I figured we would have maybe seen one of those.
I know, it's 13th age all over again.
Yeah. Jim Jar is going to go ahead and take his attack with his war pick. Ooh, and wow. Old Jim Jar gets a crit hit. I do like that. So I will go ahead and... Yeah, I know. It's pretty sweet. So I get my... Oh my god. Yeah, he partially resisted that, but I shouldn't have had sneak attack damage in there. But, because I had it queued up just in case. But I'll take, let's see, I'll take another 6 damage off, so he's really there. And then I'll take Topsy's attack of opportunity. Can't forget old Topsy. He takes his war pick, slams it against the creature, and misses. Alright, so the vroc flies up and flies up into the depths of the cavern 60 feet above you. Alright. Now, anybody that has a range attack for the next round, I'll let them have one more attack before this thing is gone, to make it fair for you guys to have the, before it's out of your dark vision range. Thank you guys so much for all of the follows. I do appreciate it. Philip, thank you again for the donation.
Now I've got a
Stabby Joe,
bow.
thank
There
you.
go.
Christopher
Can I
Walzak,
pull my bow out and try to
Merville,
shoot at
Odd
it?
Lane. Sure, you can
Since
do
I
that.
got okay.
Sure, it would be part of movement anyway.
Okay. Now, do we need to do this in turn, or just go ahead like with the?
We'll go ahead
opportunity
and
attack all at once?
yeah, we'll just go ahead and let everybody do it really quick. We'll see if you guys can take it down. It still has a couple hit points left, so everybody go ahead and do an attack if you get an attack of opportunity. Well, not an attack of opportunity, just a normal attack because of your ranges. Longbows, like ridiculous range. You can see to the one end of the cavern and still be able to fire. So, all right. So it looks like Kara, you missed. Al and Brother Echo, go ahead and Echo through a dart. What is the range on those darts, Brother Echo?
2060.
All right. So you would have been rolling at a disadvantage. So go ahead and roll another attack. Anything, it's at 60 feet, so yeah, you would have missed. But Kara, you do damage. Al, you do damage. Also, Jim Jar, he's going to use his hand crossbow. So you can go ahead and roll some damage first to Al. I will do my hand crossbow attack against the creature. Oh, my God. Jim Jar, you're making yourself look horrible. So he rolls a 1. That was Topsy. Yeah. Topsy's making himself look bad. He had such a great entrance. Topsy goes in, gets 2 hits with his war pick, and we'll see if Jim Jar can hit this thing finally. Nice. Wow. So the other two, your other 2 cellmates, they failed miserably. All right, and the rock basically disappears into the darkness. And the darkness extends way above your head in this cavern. Alright, so you guys are out of combat.
Edith puts away Herman and goes back and picks up her long sword and shield.
Okay. So, what do you guys think now that you see all of these familiar faces?
Well, I want to ask Jim Jar things. 1, did you bring the drow with you? And 2, do you still have my rope?
Oh my God, Al. Oh my God, I love it. He pulls rope out of his pack, that short piece of rope that you had, Al, and he reaches into his pouch, pulls it out, and just kind of smirks at you and tosses it over to you. He says, there's your rope. But then, he says that now